What's up, guys, and welcome back. Hold on, let me turn this audio down on. There we go. Okay. I have been gone for quite some time. As you may have noticed, dang, there's a lot of background sound in my room. Weirdly enough, not coming from either of the two devices. I'm watching YouTube on my actual TV, YouTube on my computer, actually Twitch on my computer, and Netflix on my Wii U. And, of course, doing gaming commentary. But, yeah, let's talk about this recording and, oddly enough, my new hodgepodge, which is really good, as you can see. The only problem is now that it's so good, my computer kind of sucks. Yeah, so, like, when I try to watch my game and do audio with it, through my laptop, it completely, like, just bogs it down, glitches out, freezes, basically, is what I'm trying to get across. But that doesn't matter. I'm still going to do it anyway. I'm going to try to figure it out, work around it, or just get a new, better computer. But I'm not going to let that stop me from making videos. So as you can see, this is my Minecraft world. And I'm really not doing anything today, just so you know. If that's what you're watching for, then that will be in a couple of days. This is really just kind of to get you guys caught up on what I've been doing. This is an extensive train track station thing that I built a little early, so it doesn't connect to all of the attractions in my world. As you can see, though, I do love to build stuff in Minecraft. Without spoiling too much, let me just put this out there. I am making pretty much actually by myself, adventure map for Xbox 360 on Minecraft. So I haven't really worked out the logistics of how this is going to work quite yet. I'm basically going to, I think, just like open the game and let people in and then just leave it on, because I plan for it to take quite a while to complete the whole map, and I don't think I'll be able to really save it unless, you know, like, they would have to contact me, or I'd have to stay on the whole time that they played, kind of following them around, and then whenever they wanted to save, I could save it. But then again, I do remember when people exit the world, it kind of saves it there for them. So I think that's going to work. I'm going to have to do some tests. Once I'm finally finished with it, I'm going to get some friends on board and have them kind of like beta test it, you know, run through and figure things out. As you might be able to tell, I am freaking like super congested. My allergies have been killing me. I don't know why. It's not even spring yet. We're almost there, but not quite. Keeps snowing and then getting really warm, and then snowing, and then it's like sunny the next day, and it's just, I think it's just confusing me, and that's probably why. But yeah, I have a feeling a lot of you are gonna really like this map that I'm making. It is sick, and I have been working on it tirelessly. I decided, you know, I have a hard time making videos just because I don't know. I just have so many problems. Like, for one, my HD PVR, the Roxio Pro, nonetheless, with the HDMI connections, that just like went out on me after a few weeks, and you can easily see that from my channel. It was like coming out with some really good footage, and then boom, gone. And then since then, I'd gotten a new Xbox. I got a slim 320 gig, and that was working out great for me, but then I still didn't have the Roxio capture card. Tried to go back to the old one. The old one's quality was kind of throwing me off. It was just, it's been crud. I finally got everything set up. I actually have it set up, so I don't know if I showed you in any of my videos. If I didn't, I'll have to show you. But I have like my gaming screen, which is my LCD hooked up to my Slim across the room, and then I have on the other side with my computer another LCD hooked up to another Xbox with an actual separate set of Turtle Beach headphones hooked up to a hodgepodge, which is hooked directly up into my computer. And the reason I did that is because I kept having to unplug my laptop, which, I mean, that's what they're meant for, but still it was becoming a problem. And take it across my room and like set it up in my bed and get everything set up like, you know, across the room. And then if I was going to record for so long, I'd have to get the charger and bring it over there. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but you're underestimating my laziness. So yeah, now that I got everything set up this way, it was a lot of work, and I'll actually do a lazy vlog about this and show you my setup. Actually, the funny part is I didn't even mean to have dual Xboxes or dual Turtle Beach headphones. What I actually meant to happen was I was supposed to get 2 Xboxes, mod them, and then sell them. Well, I got 2 Xboxes, I modded them, and I sold one. And I kind of just had this one sitting here, and I was like, well, you know, in the meantime, while I'm selling it, I'll kind of just test it out, and I'll have it here just to, like, you know, play around with. And then, strangely enough, I ended up getting like a mini LCD, basically for free. And when I put them side by side, like right by my computer, I was like, you know what? All I need is another set of Turtle Beach, and I'll have like a completely separate gaming system to just like go crazy on. So yeah, here we are. That's the end of this story. So right now I'm on the Turtle Beach X32s, I believe, and I actually tried to record with the PX5s. Those are my newest ones. I haven't noticed too much of a difference yet when recording. I do know that there's a huge difference just in quality, because I mean those ones have Bluetooth, and also the playback in them just sounds a lot more crisp, a lot more bassy. They both have presets. I don't know if the X32s have a programmable preset, but I know that the PX5s do, and I haven't even utilized that yet. But they both, and the other thing is they're cross-compatible between the Xbox 360 and PS3. Not that I'm probably going to be playing PS3 anytime soon, but if I were, that would be a really cool thing. I didn't really mean this to be a Turtle Beach review, but I thought, hey, since I have you around, and more than likely you're a gamer, I thought that you know, I'd put this out there for you. One of the cool things is, since I don't have a PS3 and I do have a phone with Bluetooth, they are Bluetooth compatible, so you can sync your phone, take calls in game. It'll notify you, you know, if you get a text message. And also the other cool thing I like is you can play music through your phone while you're gaming, which just makes it that much more epic. You know, create a playlist for Minecraft or Call of Duty or whatever you want. That's actually something I was thinking of doing for people with PX5s. However, I don't believe that there's too many people with the PX5s. Was kind of not taking music from like bands and putting it on a playlist, but making a playlist that you could download that's music that I created that would go with my adventure map. Man, I've been working on that thing hard. You know that you're dedicated when you play so long that you can feel like your tendons shooting a sharp pain through your hand, because you know you're just playing non-stop, and you have to like force yourself to take like little 10-minute rubbing breaks to rub your tendons so that you can get right back on it. That's what I've been doing. So I haven't been working on it for too long, and when I say that, I mean day-wise. I've only probably spent about 4 or 5 days on it, but those days that I have spent on it, I'm gonna actually spend a day on it too. I've seriously spent like no less than 12 hours each one of those days making this level. I've been kind of, I don't know, my friend asked me, he was like, so you're making this map, is it inspired by anything? Like, do you have something that you can kind of be like, oh yeah, well, I did this and it was kind of inspired by this? And I'd have to say no. I know some of the gaming mechanics that I'm putting into it are stuff that I can guarantee you haven't seen, and I'm going to show you a sneak peek of one of the gaming mechanics that I will be introducing to this game. And it's kind of funny because it's Minecraft, so you have to work on borders and rules. But if you've ever played Ocarina of Time, you know that those borders and rules are meant to be broken, kind of like the Matrix. So, so anyway, back to the point. Adventure map. It's gonna be really sick. I should, I don't really want to give a date to have it out because as it's going now, man, it's looking extensive. It's gonna be a long project, long process, and I don't want to keep you guys in the dark because I know how that is, especially when there's something that you really want to see. So, I mean, I'm gonna occasionally throw you a few, sneak peeks. If you are on my Facebook page, which you're probably not, I just remembered, I really cut back on my friends list and cut back who I accept on there. You'll be able to see probably screenshots that I'm going to be putting on there. If you're not, then I will try to throw those screenshots into like a vlog. I'm not too sure how to do that. I know I sound like an idiot because, here I am good with computers, but can't work basic video editing software. Well, you don't know the half of it. This is actually probably the, I think, 4th time I've done the audio over this video, but I'm not all to blame. My laptop, like right now, I'm looking at it and it's completely frozen. The only thing I can see is an audio bar. So that's kind of why I'm not making comments on what's going on. I do know in the timeline where exactly I do show you the sneak peek of the game mechanic that I've developed on my own, and when I get there, or roughly in that time scale, I will tell you. I feel so disabled when I'm wearing these headphones, like I just thought I heard someone knocking, but I have headphones on, so I really don't know what the world's doing. So, yes, once this map is complete, it's going to be available solely just to my Xbox Live friends. I'm not going to do the friends of friends thing on Minecraft just because I know my friends, I don't know their friends. Of course I'm going to have a backup made of this world, but that doesn't change the fact that people are going to be making progress, and if someone were to just decide to screw around, they really couldn't mess up the world, but they could steal people's stuff, and I just don't want to have that. Oh, also, if you guys could do me a favor, I probably could just look this up, but I want to spend the majority of my time actually working on the adventure map. If you could post a comment letting me know how many players can be online in Minecraft at once, that would be awesome, just because the way I have it structured, there is multiple dungeons. Thinking that after the first 2 dungeons, so it's kind of going to be like the Zelda concept of like 3, and then you advance 3 dungeons. So you're going to do the first 2 dungeons, which is going to allow you to do the 3rd dungeon. It's going to like open the doors once you complete the first 2 dungeons through redstone and cool stuff like that. But yeah, so once that's done and you've completed both dungeons, I wanted it to, like, you go to the 3rd dungeon, you're walking through, and then, like, as soon as you finish that dungeon, you're actually in, like, the big map, which will be the rest of the adventure. And that one, I don't want to say too much, for one, because I don't know that much about what I'm going to do. These are kind of just ideas floating in my head. I want to make it so that it's kind of like a murder mystery, so you're kind of walking around trying to figure things out, seeing redstone splatters on the floor, or is it blood? Yeah, so that's hopefully what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure, I can't really tell on the time scale right now, but I might be showing you the gaming mechanic that I've created. It's going to be used in one of the dungeons. Also, it's going to have a collection theme. Like any good adventure game, whether it be Zelda or Mario, there's usually some sort of collectible that you have to find if you want to get 100% on the game. Well, this is no different, and it's going to have collectibles. I haven't decided if I'm going to make it blocks of gold that you will be able to store in your room, or different colored wool. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make the dungeons different colored wools, and then for the chests that I'm going to hide throughout the map, there'll be blocks of gold. So you collect 1 gold and you take it and you put it in. I might have to switch it up because I do want to make this available to multiple players at once, and I don't want to make it so that, you know, there's like 20 blocks of gold in one chest, and then you can just take all of the gold out of that chest and, you know, use it to complete your collection. So maybe I'm going to have to use different materials. However, I am not going to have mining. You're not going to be able to mine blocks or place blocks, so I'm going to have to kind of figure out how that's going to work out, because I was originally going to make a frame, but now that I'm thinking about it, you won't be able to place them in the frame. So maybe I'll just give you a chest in your own room. And that's also why I need to know how many players there can be on a Minecraft Xbox 360 server at once. It's just so I can figure out, you know, like, how many places do I need to create. That way, if it's 8, I can create 8 little, like, home points for people to go save their game in by sleeping. And if not, then, you know, I guess they'll just have to play the whole game through in one play. But it'll be worth it. So, I have no clue what's going on in the video at this point. If you just heard that, that's me cracking my knuckle, which doesn't cause arthritis, by the way. There was a scientist who was smart enough to crack his knuckles all in one hand for an extensive period of time, and then not on the other hand, and there was no noticeable difference. So, yeah, there you go. You're welcome. Crack your knuckles. Other than that, I really haven't been doing anything. A few people have asked me if I wanted help doing kind of like the mundane tasks in my adventure map, like placing blocks and building foundations, because we all know that that's, well, at least in creative mode, one of the hardest things you can do. It just freaking takes forever. For right now, no. This is kind of like, you know, one of those things where I'm like lone wolf, want to go out on my own and kind of just go crazy. Also because I don't really want to say who, but not on 360, but on my actual PC. If he sees this, he's gonna know exactly who he is. So sorry, but it was annoying. We built some stuff, and when I say we, I mean he placed a few blocks. I placed millions, and at the end, people were going through and stuff, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we really like the world you guys created." Blah blah blah. And he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, I spent so much time working on this," and like, kind of played it out to, I really didn't do anything. Oh, here, I just got a clip, so I can explain this a little bit. This is my first original castle, and since I'm flying past this place, I can only assume that I am taking you, God knows where, probably more than likely to my newest build. Dang it, this really sucks. I need to figure this out sometime soon. Maybe I think I'm going to revamp my computer tonight. I'm just going to completely dump everything once again. I just noticed I had posted a video and it didn't post. So, yeah. I'm doing so many things right now, it's ridiculous. I think I'll do a lazy vlog directly after this to kind of just, because you're going to see this video and you're going to be like, what the heck is he talking about? Like, why is he talking all stupid and stuttery and stuff? Well, it's because I have ADD, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things going on right now. I got my Xbox, which is slowly changing colors on the side of me. I have these headphones, microphone dangling around my face. And like I said, I have Wii U going on one side, Twitch going on the other side, which I'm going to change pretty soon here, and YouTube going on behind me, and a fountain and an aquarium making white noise that's distracting. So yeah. Well, I really hope that I can get this map pumped out soon, because I am freaking like super excited for it. And even if I don't, I think I'm going to start some beta testing anyway. I'm going to kind of lock off part of the map so that people can't get to it, while I'm working on it, but since I'm working on it, I'll be in the map and people can come in and play it and test things out. So yeah, if you're not my friend on Xbox Live, I'm pretty sure I have something on here that says on my channel somewhere that has my gamer tag. If you want to know it, it's Spindustry72, I believe. Hold on, let me check that. Let me double check that real quick so I'm not giving you faulty information. You're like, what? He lied to me. Yes, so that is Spindustry72, Spindustry 72, or as I remember how to spell it, just spell spin, and then dust, and then take that T and turn it into try 72. And there you go. That's all capitals, by the way, because I'm too cool for lowercase, which I actually just learned it had something to do with printing books, and the most common letters they would use were kept on the lower case because it was closer. That's why we have lowercase and uppercase, because capitals were not used as common. So that's about going to wrap it up. I think I'm at about 21 minutes and 10 seconds as of now. So let me say my goodbyes. You have a great day and an even better evening. Peace. Man, I haven't made videos in so long I can't even remember what I do. Yeah, add me. Come check out my map when it's available. I'm actually going to send a mass message to all my friends letting people know when I'm all done. So, if you want, pop on by once I send that message out and be the first to test my map out. Tell me how great it is, or if it sucks. And don't forget to like and comment this video, letting me know stuff that I asked about. We'll see you guys later. Peace.